Hello people of the internet, I'm the Bound the Plan and welcome back to the Kilmac League. It's the last game of week 20 and we have Kiersey United going up against Portlaw United from Kiersey's. The back of Kiersey to be precise, but yeah, it should be a very entertaining game, I have to say. Portlaw United have been a very fun team to watch and they've produced some excellent results when the spotlight was on them. Kiersey United on the other hand, it didn't look like they were going to have a great start to the season, but they did keep producing results. That's the only thing. They weren't convincing wins, but they kept winning. And now that they've hit their stride, it's certainly coming into its own, and they are challenging for the title as one would have expected before the start of the season. Hugi, Bapbap, Spingy and Matongo Babango have of course been central to that effort for the title, but in the 4-4-2 formation, one can't underestimate the contributions on the wing of Bildo, Spingy, Sponge and Bildo, Spingy, Wilbo. I think it is anyway. Sorry, Span Conkley Axe, excuse me. Bildo, Spingy, Wilbo plays for Fire Station. And of course, Portlaw have their own wingers in Warren Cleary and Nathan Cleary-Osby that are going to cause all sorts of problems for the Kiersey's defence. But which set of wingers will be good enough? We're 90 minutes away from finding out. And here we go. And it's a good ball in, and it's taken. Oh, and Matago Babango has poked it in, and that's a disaster in defence for Portlaw United. And well, Babango has shocked the away crowd. They certainly didn't expect to start off in a hole this early, but it's not the first time they've been behind in the game. That's the only thing I will say. But yeah, one of the easiest goals he will get in his career. It's just Elton fell asleep there, and he's been a bit of a liability, it has to be said. But well, yeah, it's Kiersey's won't be complaining. At least that's the only thing I can say. We're gonna have another look at this as it was, I believe, it was Vinny Boniek when he got in, or that was Fortnite Cancer, I suppose. And he got in very much untouced. I suppose they were waiting for him to shoot, but yeah, oh, just terrible from Kiersey, or terrible from Elton there. Shannon Kenny did as much as she could have, and just it still didn't work out. Oh, that's a terrible kick out, and Matango Babango could be in again here, and he's missed it completely. Oh, terrible chance missed. And one mistake leads to another, I suppose. Trying not to do the same thing again. And oh, it has happened again. I don't believe it. And this time it's gone wide again. And I think that'll be the last shot. There's Fortnite Cancer. Build up Spingy Sponge. And it's a lovely 1-2, and it's taken out the entire Portlaw defence, and it's in. Kiersey's are 2-0 up, and it's Mouseman who's got the goal. Look at them celebrating like a bunch of idiots, jumping up and down and saying, we did it. And what did they do? Only fucking score a goal. But yeah, this 1-2 here definitely played a huge part. Portlaw couldn't figure out what was going on, and Mouseman very quickly struck, and it was just the right time and just the right shot. Sean Power's in here behind the defence. He could score here, and he's looking for someone to give it to. He has no one. He has to try and go himself, and Sean Power, he's missed it just barely. Big chance for Portlaw. And there's a good ball now. There's Big New Boniek. Boniek now trying to get in, and he's hit it in, and Poogie Bap Spingy makes it 3-0. It would not be a Kiersey United game unless he scored, and that's what's happened. And look at him celebrating. He's delighted. Shannon Kenny disgusted. That's the third goal today, and it's not looking good. Portlaw came into this game with such high hopes, and well, those high hopes have been fairly dashed, and no less into the away fans. That goal has been scored. It's disappointing to say the least. It could be a chance for 4-0 here. Hugi has got a killer right boot on him, and he picks it in, and that is almost unopposed. But oh my God, what a miss! Oh Jesus, that is terrible miss there. Oh, just anywhere Mouseman could have. Here's Elton now, Mahan Bodran, and Mahan Bodran is fouled. It's shouts for a penalty, but that will not stand. They could get a consolation goal here, Portlaw. 3-1 is better than 3-0, I suppose, and Elton now has it, and he can't quite get there, and that is going to do it, I think, for week 20. A disappointing affair, it has to be said, very uncompetitive. Kiersey's will be happy with the 3 points though. See what that does to the table. The top half of the table first, unusually, I don't know why, but yeah, Kilmac Thomas are leading the table. Kent FC 41 points. Kiersey's are now 37 points. Yes, they are in third, only 7 points behind, so it's not an insurmountable gap. And yeah, as you can see, very little change elsewhere. Dungarvan's starting to climb the table a bit, I think. Tesco Ballybeg, Centra, St Mary's better look over their shoulders, because Yeah, they're not. They're being followed very closely. Green Astros still building on their momentum, but not enough to get into the top half. Portlaw United be very disappointed, of course, with that loss. The gap is starting to build though, and as you can see, the bottom teams, yeah, not looking good. 6 points separates the bottom 6 teams though. So yeah, good to see a very interesting relegation race heading in towards the end of the season. I've been the man with the plan. Thanks for watching my videos, and if you'd like some more videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next week for the halftime of the Kilmac League season.